The Ericsson-LG ipLDK-60 telephone system can be configured using the System Attendant Console or via a piece of software called ldk-60. The System Attendant is often used for doing things like setting the system time or configuring its IP settings for the first time, but most installers prefer to use the LDK-admin software for system installation and move-add change procedures. To get the latest version of LDK-admin, which is a free download, contact your Ericsson-LG distributor. You should get an email back like this that contains a link to the LDK-admin software and a link to the latest firmware. If you're unfamiliar with putting the system into service for the first time, also request a copy of our startup guide, which gives details about the system default settings and also details about what steps need to be taken to put the system into service for the first time. Pay special attention to the section on setting the dip switches for a production system. I've already downloaded the software and extracted it to my downloads folder. Make sure you unzip it like this before installing it, or you could have issues with the installed software. Once that is done, go into the extracted folder and run the setup.exe program. Once the installation wizard pops up, simply click Next, take the default directory, Next, enter your registration information if you need to, and click Next, and let the software install. Once it's finished, click Finish, and you're ready to run the LDK-admin software and connect to a system for the first time. You'll find the installed LDK-PC-admin software under your Start menu in Windows. I like to create a link out on my desktop so that I can get to it easily. To run it, simply double-click on it. The default user ID is Administrator. It is all lowercase, case sensitive, so make sure you type it with a lowercase a. The default password to get into the admin software is 0000. If you don't want to have to type administrator every time, click the user ID save checkbox here, and then click OK. So once I'm in the admin software, go to Tools, Site Information, click New, and I'm going to put a default profile in here. The default IP address is 192.168.1.1. Click OK, and then I can click OK through the rest of this information. This is something that we might use on a customer's site to make certain notes about the customer system, but it's not needed for what I'm doing here. And click Save, and OK. Now the rest of this, if I click New again, I'd get some other entries in here which would allow me to put an entry for each of my customers, as well as the IP address of their system on their site. I'm connecting to a default system right now, so I'm going to right-click and choose Connect via LAN. There is no password by default, so I'll click OK. See some LAN activity here, and then our menus come up that allow us to program the phone system.